8 teams, third place, still through. If that sentence confuses you, you're not alone. This is one of the strangest quirks in modern football tournaments, and once you understand it, you'll never be able to unsee it. Here's the quick version. Finishing third doesn't always mean you're out. In fact, in certain formats, finishing third might be exactly good enough. Let me explain how that's even possible. It starts with the group stage. Most major tournaments split teams into groups, usually 4, 6, or 8 of them. Each group plays out, and the top 2 teams from every group advance automatically. Easy, clean, everyone understands that part. But then there are the third place finishers. And this is where it gets interesting. When you have multiple groups, you end up with multiple third place teams. Not 1, not 2, multiple. And the tournament organizers have a decision to make. What do we do with all of them? They could eliminate everyone in third, simple, sure, but it wastes competitive football. And in a world where broadcasters, fans, and FIFA all want more games, more drama, and more meaningful matches, that's not a great outcome. So instead, they created a rule, a beautiful, maddening, slightly chaotic rule. The best third place finishers advance. Not all of them, just the best ones. In theory, it sounds straightforward. You finish third, you compare your record against every other third place team across all the groups, and if your numbers are good enough, you're in. In practice, this means a team can finish third in their group, which sounds like failure, and still qualify for the knockout rounds, because they were better than the other teams who also finished third. It's essentially a wildcard system, and it rewards teams who performed well, even if they weren't quite top 2 in a tough group. Here's where it gets interesting. The number 8 matters a lot. Take a tournament with 8 groups. 8 groups means 8 third place teams. The format typically only takes 4 of them through, so you're looking at 8 teams scrapping for 4 spots, purely based on points, goal difference, and goals scored. That means 2 things. First, every point matters, even in a group you're already struggling in. You don't give up just because the top 2 spots are gone. You fight for that third place record, because that record is being compared globally. And second, and this is the part people miss, the group you're in changes everything. This sounds simple. It isn't. Not all groups are created equal. A third place team from a group of death where everyone was elite might have 4 points and still go through. A third place team from a weaker group might also have 4 points and go home. Same points, different fate, because the tiebreakers go deeper. Goals scored, goal difference, fair play points. Sometimes even drawing lots. It can come down to the absolute finest margins. And here's the cruel twist. Sometimes a team doesn't even know if they've qualified until every other group has finished. You can win your last group game, celebrate, go back to the hotel, and then spend the next 48 hours watching other groups praying that no one overtakes you. You know the type of team this system was built for? The team that came to the tournament a little underrated, drew their first game, lost a close one, then absolutely dismantled the third side to finish on 4 points. Not great, not terrible, just there. Under old formats, they'd go home. Thanks for coming, see you in 4 years. Under this format, they might be exactly the 4th best third place team in the tournament, and suddenly they're in the round of 16 facing a completely different path. The whole system rewards resilience. It punishes teams who give up, and it makes dead rubbers genuinely alive. So why 8 specifically? Because scale matters. The more groups you have, the more third place teams you generate, and the more you need a structured way to compare them. 8 groups is just enough to create real competition for those wildcards without making the system feel completely arbitrary. And FIFA, whatever you think of them, know how to engineer drama. This format keeps more teams alive, deeper into the group stage, which means more fans watching, more tension, more football. So the next time you see a team finish third and still celebrate like they've won the whole thing, now you know why. Because in a tournament big enough, third can be first. Just with a bit more stress, a lot more maths, and about 48 hours of refreshing a live standings table on your phone. If this kind of football deep dive is your thing, subscribe. We break down the rules, formats, and quirks that the commentators never quite get around to explaining. There's always more going on than you think.